So it's that time of the year. It's the pirating time of the year this time. Well,
yeah.
like, it's not really pirate,
So there's like two main things that you're guaranteed every year. One's a COD,
Yes.
and one's an Assassin's Creed.
Pretty much.
And yeah, there's a new Assassin's Creed game.
There has been, and it's come out amidst a bit of disappointment, I would say, on the third game. So this one's had a lot to kind of make up for, at least in public sentiment.
I think the big thing was people saw it and they said, oh, it's going piratey, but the pirate thing was so 2009. Like, what are they doing here? And I think the naval battles from number 3 made them, when they were making the naval battles for 3, they've gone, this is a really good idea. I reckon we can make a game out of it. And that's what they did.
And that's literally what they've done. Now, the one thing that really stuck out for me for, obviously, Assassin's Creed 4 is you will probably spend more time on your ship pirating about and completing missions on your ship than you will on land.
And
which is
I
quite
think
nice.
I think this is the thing. Like most times with Assassin's Creed, it's pretty much voyeuristic history. You watch these particular historical people do X, Y, or Z. You tail some people. It's like GTA. Who plays GTA for the missions? Yeah. But the thing with this is the sailing is as wide as like a Wind Waker. It's huge. You've got all these
The
different
map
islands.
is massive, and it's just like the whole map itself is just lots of really
Yeah.
tiny islands. Some of them are uninhabited, some of them, of course, inhabited, and that makes it really fun as well. Is because you're literally expected to sail the whole map,
Yep.
plunder as many ships as possible to continue the mission. So
And-
you
yeah.
have to do it.
And this is the thing, like it's not just collect for collect's sake. You find sugar floating in the ocean, you find treasure chests, you find all this. Money has value. Like unlike most of the
Yes.
other games where, and a lot of games in that ilk where once you have a certain amount of money, it doesn't matter, you've got everything you need. You have to upgrade your ship to make it fight more. It needs to be able to survive more hits from the thing, and it makes you better at naval combat. It just feeds back into the game, which I think is something that 3 was missing. Like 3 was so disjointed, it went for so long. I don't know, I think this one is a much better game than 3, but you love Ezio as the plushies.
I do. I'm a really big fan of Ezio, but that being said, I am really enjoying Kenway as a character. The thing I love the most is about how they've made the characters authentic. So, of course, we said last time that Connor felt heavy to move. Kenway is exactly the same. He lacks the finesse that Ezio had because Ezio was a trained assassin, and he lacks the brute force that Connor had because Connor was built as a warrior. And you can just feel it. Moving on from that, everything felt great in this game. I have to say, everything, it felt like I was sailing a ship.
Yeah.
And I felt like an assassin. I was constantly hiding, hunting people down, but still acting like a pirate.
It is a bit clunky, and it still always will be.
Oh, yes.
So, jumping from tree to tree has its moments. There's some glitches, stuff like that. But as a general rule, it nails what it's trying to go for. You're in these tropical isles, there's a part where you're stranded, you feel like that Robinson Crusoe kind of thing. It just nails the time period, which I think, instead of boring you like 3 did, it actually does a good job of taking you there.
Yeah, I think it was just so much fun and really visually beautiful. I'm really excited to see this on the next gen because everything was so pretty.
And you can tell they downscale it for that. So I don't know, I think it's the best one since Brotherhood, but that's not saying much.
I think it is saying a bit, actually. I would still say Assassin's Creed 2 is my favourite of the series, but this, a very good experience.